1923 Main Street.
Home of everything to do with travel in style. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Bellabraddock.
And I'm Amelia Bellabraddock. And today, the rise of minimalist Disney fashion.
Yes, today we're going to talk about something that we were pioneers in, I would say, and that is the art of subtle Disney shirts and Disney travel style, and really all travel style for us. But today we're going to talk specifically about how that applies to Disney travelers.
Yeah, because I think Disney has a reputation very often of being the sort of louder travel style. It's very much themed, bright colors. A lot of the time it's catered to different audiences, younger kids, princesses and things like that. But its style is evolving, and with it, the fashion aspect as well.
Yeah, if you really pay attention next time you're in the parks, you'll start to notice a certain segment of Disney travelers that aren't all about those bold prints and bright colors and just really loud graphics. You still see Disney producing these things, especially around Halloween and stuff like that. But the era of subtle Disney style is definitely here. It's sort of quieter nods to these things.
Yeah, because there's a lot of different aspects that go into what is considered, the Disney style. There's a lot of things that you can play off of or play into when you're wearing or even designing shirts.
And subtle style is stylish for a reason, because minimalist fashion is timeless. It's sophisticated, it's elegant, and it really allows for more personal expression because you have a little bit of a statement, but you incorporate your own style. And I know that's what Amelia is all about doing. So we'll get to some of her thoughts in a minute.
Yeah, I definitely tend to go more minimalistic so that when you do wear a statement piece, you can show it off.
And subtle Disney fashion, it's the same thing. It borrows this same sort of elegance, so you can wear a little bit of your fandom, but then surround that with your own style elements.
As long as it fits into the 7-point theory, I'm good with it.
And what is the 7-point theory?
It's basically that...
In a nutshell? Without
in
going
a
through a
nutshell,
slideshow.
Is that your entire outfit should add up to 7 points. So like different statement pieces that are more dramatic and take up more space or more eye space when looking at an outfit or count for more points.
Okay, I see what that means.
So, the current maximalist trend would probably exceed the 7-point theory. But if you're wearing, a black t-shirt and black shorts, that's going to be way under. Right?
So basically, if you do subtle Disney, it's just like the way we do, because that's how I like to dress. You're subconsciously or unconsciously doing that.
Exactly.
The thing that is also good about this subtle Disney minimalist style is that, and this is one of our design guiding principles for everything we do, Disney travel or otherwise travel in our clothing, is that we create t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, whatever they are, some swimwear and so on, that you can wear beyond that destination, not just in the parks, right?
Exactly.
It's something that you can wear outside around your house, and it doesn't look like, here's another Disney adult at Walmart, because only Disney people will sort of get it because it's subtle, understated, which I think is a bit cooler, right? There's that sort of, ooh, I like that element when you spot something, almost like hidden Mickeys, right? The way you react when you spot them. That's what this sort of low-key style is about. But let's talk about creating those travel-ready looks with subtle Disney pieces, like layering. Let's talk about how you would layer a sweatshirt or something like that.
Yeah, I think layering is very important because you can layer minimalist and maximalist. You could layer a minimalist sweatshirt over a neutral midi dress, or if you have a brighter print on the dress, you could do a calmer sweatshirt, or vice versa, and switch it up, because you have to be able to add all of the different aspects. If you pair like a really abstract, subtle Disney tee with high-rise shorts or linen pants, or even an oversized jacket.
Do you like linen pants as well?
I have linen pants. I love linen. It's like, because it's just so good for summer.
Or is it better for cooler? I would
cute.
think of that as spring or fall.
Linen?
Yeah, Disney vacations. Wouldn't that be good when it's just starting to turn?
We don't have to do linen pants, but it's good because it's super breathable, like a cute linen dress. And then if you were to pair, a sweatshirt or a hoodie or something over top of that, I think it's amazing. Like, that's what I've done before. I've done like linen dress and then sweatshirt or hoodie over top when it's cold at night, and it's very cute.
Yeah, I was saying, like, for those colder seasons, the hoodie sort of offers more flexibility. That can be your subtle minimalist Disney piece.
I like to do like a little drape or like drape it over the shoulders. That's why, especially if it has a cute design on the back and you can fold it over top of the shoulders, like the very, dramatic little tie knot at the front. I think it looks so cute. And then you can see the design as well.
Like a cape?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the hoodie cape. Hey, we just created something new. You heard it here first.
I do it all the time.
We're going to think of this for our designs.
A pioneer in fashion. I love my little hoodie cape.
And, it's funny because that just leads me to another point, is that minimalist style doesn't mean it's not fun. In fact, I would argue it's more fun.
But even, haven't you noticed everybody's doing it? Like even the new Lululemon Disney line, well, it's not super new, but it's 50-50. Some of them are obnoxiously bright, but some of them are just a regular with a cute little Mickey outline on it. Even they're doing minimalist Disney.
Yeah, it forces you to be thoughtful about the outfits you put together, which we always want you to do. Like if you listen to our show, you might start feeling a theme. We talk about thinking about your capsule wardrobe in minimalist style. All of these things are tying together into one sort of approach to travel style generally, or Disney travel style.
Exactly, because I think when you're on a Disney vacation, it's not just, Disney parks all the time. You still want those travel shots, especially if you're going to Disney Springs or if you're at the pool or you're out and about at a resort. There's lots of cute travel photos that you want to be taking. Right. So you have to incorporate both your travel style, both, wherever you are, whether it's Disney World or Disneyland, your LA, your Florida, your Paris, your Tokyo, whatever travel style you've got going on. But of course, you want to incorporate that Disney into the mix.
And then, of course, accessorizing is what rounds it all out. And when it comes to Disney, there is no shortage of options that you can have with accessorizing your outfit to make it a little bit more magical.
Yeah, exactly. Because you have to... I loved a little bit of jewelry, a little bit of gold incorporated in, because I think it adds a lot to the outfit and it draws your attention more. Especially Disney sells a lot of cute jewelry. Like some of it's just so adorable. It's like, how could you not have it?
And the one thing I would caution is that, let's talk about sunglasses, for example. And I don't know if you know right away where I'm going with this, but if you're on social media at all, looking at any kind of Disney feeds, those Mickey-shaped sunglasses.
They're very popular.
They were cool for about a day, and now everybody's wearing them. Not cool anymore.
No, but everybody's...
in terms of your styling.
But like everybody's wearing them ironically. Everybody's wearing them doing their Disney adult parodies. They all have those sunglasses on.
Yeah, but a lot of people aren't, right? They're not doing Disney adult parodies. They're just... You want to be fashion forward, right? So... I guess what I'm getting at is when you're accessorizing, don't necessarily pick the most popular item there is. I mean, unless you want to. It's not a rule. I'm just talking here for people who want to be minimalist and unique, right? Your own personal style, not looking like 8,000 other people also in Magic Kingdom that day.
Exactly.
We go for not that. There's plenty of that to go around, but there are ways to avoid that. So be thoughtful about it. And like I always say, go and watch current videos or people's pictures and stuff. Not for what they're talking about. Look at the crowds. That's what I love to do.
People watching at Disney World especially.
But I do it for, just to get fashion trend ideas. Like what I do a lot is, when we're thinking about lines, what colors of shirts are people wearing? So I look at crowd scenes differently than the rest.
And I always look for what I like and what I don't like. I'm like, oh, that's cuter. Oh, that's a choice. That's a decision somebody made this morning.
Exactly.
I'm like, you know what? Not for me.
So it's all about your own personal style, whatever's great for you. But if you want to really set yourself apart, still have a bit of magic, but be minimalist and thoughtful about it and flexible. It really adds flexibility to your wardrobe because nothing is loud and I can't wear that because it's going to look way out of place here.
Yeah, exactly.
Then this is the way to go.
Well, I mean, you always got to still, at the end of the day, consider pictures and what you're actually doing that day. Make sure your outfit's still usable for whatever your daily activities are.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. As always, follow along on social media at 1923 Main Street. Visit the shop at 1923mainstreet.com. We will see you again next week, and as always, roam freely and wear bold.
Bye-bye.